What's poppin'? Whoa. Yeah, no. We can't have all that energy at the start. That's impossible. He said, lying. Anyways, what's up? Okay, we already know what the plan is for today, but before we do that, I need to spend my resin. Because I condensed it this morning, and I haven't had time to do it yet until now. I'm not telling you what time it is in my time zone. Screw you. Don't ask me either, because I definitely won't answer. I mean, if someone's like, oh, what time is it? I don't know. Maybe it's, no. It's nothing. Time doesn't exist to me, actually. Because I just exist in a void, and then, like, every morning, I play this game for, like, 5 minutes. Back to the endless void, you know? Just like that. That's why I just love playing Genshin so much, you know? I don't know why I made it sound sarcastic. I actually do like this game, okay? I swear. And I also love artifact grinding in this specific domain to get a perfect Farina. Perfect as in I just want 100% crit rate and 200% crit damage. Will that ever happen? Probably not. We'll just wait until my next favorite character. Which, I mean... Who knows? I'm not going to have a favorite over Farina. I'm not going to lie. If I do, I'll be surprised. Oh, this is a bad... Yeah, with this one specifically, I kind of destroy this one, but you know, it's because I have a C6 Farina. Like, what are we gonna do, huh? And a C2 Kazuha, and a C1 Raiden Shogun, and a C2 Nahida. Yeah, I know, I have a problem. We don't have to talk about it right now, though. And we also are going to snooze the ads. Like, no, I don't... They're like, we should play ads in the first 6 minutes of someone's stream. Yeah, because that's gonna keep people here for a long time. Yeah, trash. Nah. I mean, the thing is, it's a 4-star, and there's the classic rule. If there's only 2 substats with a 4-star, you just shouldn't risk it. Because then it's going to add, like, 2 substats, and they're both going to be garbage. Even if it's, like, crit rate, crit damage. Like, you know, maybe I might risk it if it's just crit rate, crit damage. But otherwise, just no. EMER used to be my 2 favorites. Mainly because I love Hyper Bloom. I do. Hyper Bloom changed my life. I can actually play this game decently because Bloom. Ever since they added Dendroman. Account upgrade. Only 72,000, man. Whoever did that hit is getting fired. I think Crabaletta does like 90,000. Sometimes. So, oh my, garbage. Okay, which one was this? HP, double HP crit rate. You know what I'm looking for? The thing I need is a 5-star of this that has crit rate here and crit rate as a substat, and then I'll be good on crit rate. EM, okay, EM main stat. That's gonna be good for someone, like anything Dendro related. I definitely know how to play this game, you know. Honestly, with how much I play this game, I'm better. If I didn't know how to play this game, that'd be kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie.
Shine down.
Yeah, that was... Oh, no. Bad loop. Bad loop. I would say start it over, but that doesn't really matter because I do it in 20 seconds anyway. Good job. If I do it like a perfect loop, it does like... I think I've done 21 seconds before. And thank goodness, that quality of life change where they make you spawn like right next to the key, thank goodness, because I got... What the heck is this trash? Oh, they're so bad. What? What the... This is why we don't grind artifacts. That's what they're called. I forgot they were called because I'm just so depressed right now. I love that Farina sound. Oh no, he's slow. Slow rotation. What is he ever going to do? Bro, it literally don't even matter, bro. Some people that care about rotations and grabs, like, you're still finishing this thing in like way faster than you should. Because you've been playing the game since day 1. I haven't. Okay, crit rate. Ah! Oh man, what is all this for, huh? What was all this crap for? My next great artifact that I'll get once a month. I know, honestly, Don't say the line for right now. Let's take a guys. Here's the build I have right now. See, look, I see. I'm so close. Look, I just want 100% crit rate. I want 200% crit damage. This is the best build I'll ever do in my entire life. But the thing is, like 93%, like I'm still critting 93% of the time. Like that's almost 100. But also, I could be doing better. I only have that much because I have this weapon. Don't look at the refinement rank that says 1. It doesn't say 4. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, now, honestly, you know, you want to see the more depressing thing? I don't think I've even confessed to this yet. This. I don't even have a character who can use this. Maybe there will be a HP scaling character. Other than her, she has elemental mastery because I was using her for Bloom. Okay, guys. Yeah, so I got R4 of both those weapons. Most depressing thing in my entire life. Anyways, let's do what we're here for today. What are we here for today? Story quest, character story, Rosa Multiflora, Chapter Act 1, Navia. I haven't done it yet, and it's been here since like the start of this version. And I've already unlocked it. I just haven't accepted it yet. Thank goodness for that quality of life change, by the way. Like all these quality of life changes just make me so happy. I think it's gonna be in the bottom one probably. I'd be surprised if she was in the top, the upper lands. Yo, Yovey, what is up, Mom? I'm pretty sure you might be gone now, but if you're not, thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you stopping by. It rhymed. Yeah. That's right. What? She's up. She's in the overworld. Okay. Bro, like you're whatever. You know, what do I know? Goodbye. Getting ready to leave now. All right. But she'll still be in chat, guys. I pay her good money to. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. So let's hope this Navia thing is awesome.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
No, well, she said that very quietly.
That voice. It's Navia.
I have no idea who that is.
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
I mean, she's talking to me, so this is already really good. No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of.
I'm hoping that after this character story, it gets its original music back, because, like, after, you know, the 5th part of the Archon quest, it's just like, nah, Poisson just has depressing piano music the entire time. Hello. Hi, Eternidash. How you doing? Look at this pretty
Stocking
beauty.
up on materials, confirming construction timelines.
Boring.
Discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Yeah, you've said that before, Eternidash. I'm not interested in Watch Dogs. I'm just gonna say it. Wasn't Spinna de Rosa? Did I say that last time? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well.
Yeah, they should. Pacifist game? Why be pacifist? Just kill people.
Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date.
Repaid later?
Though
I mean, that's
just
not really
pieces
helping.
of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Oh, how long has she had this gap in the back? I wasn't looking there, guys. I swear. Yeah, no, I was. Why is how long? I swear that hasn't been there this whole time. I thought she was covered from the back.
Whoa, spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Yeah?
You bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another.
Well, you know what?
So before I came over this time, I took a page from Elusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
Okay, so why haven't you been making a list already? And then?
Since Malus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own.
I don't know what shorthand means, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, killing people should be fun, yeah. Video gamers be like...
After running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
Why don't you write normally? I know you're depressed that you lost Malus, but come on.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
The F key? I have no idea what you're talking about, but, you know, continue, I guess.
Oh, want to take a look?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a character story.
Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick.
Maybe that's what it
And
is.
this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
What idiot?
Hmm.
No.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen.
Yeah, that makes
While
sense.
the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
The new burger. Why is it on the list?
Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Okay, but like, why are you trying a new burger? Yeah, she's like, you know what? I'm trying to rebuild this city, but also I gotta try that new burger. You know, she's you know, she may not look it, but she's definitely an American. I can tell. She wants a new burger. To being murdered, yeah, well, that's fun. Well, I mean, if you're killing a bunch of people, I mean, are you sure you're getting murdered and not just killed? You know, think in the other NPC's perspective. Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
So what you should do is write letters that the more letters you have together, words, and then you put spaces between those letters and words, and then you have a sentence, and then you know what you're supposed to do. Just a suggestion, though. That's just a suggestion, Navia. Just like write that down.
Let me know for next time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
Yeah, sure.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
But like, what if you forgot to defuse the bomb that's been going off this whole time? What?
So you're going to head back now?
There's no bomb.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself?
Yeah, no, I hear you loud and clear. Let's go on a date with
You
Navia.
said
I
you
mean,
don't
what?
have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It
Guys,
won't take long at all.
sorry, I'm just trying to fix my chair. That's what that sound was.
It's not sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
I'd be interested in taking a look. It'd be a pretty nice break, too.
Then let's go.
That's what Lumine sounds
we'll
like,
take
guys.
a boat over.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
No, a boat.
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Oh, wow, look, hey, this is a new thing they added. Honestly, not entirely necessary, but this shows that this actually does something different. Because this is saying this is an instant teleport, and this one is like, nah, I'll go there myself. We're going to teleport.
All right, follow me. I'll take you there.
You could take me more than just to the boat, if you know what I mean. I'm just down bad today. That's what's going on now, huh? What else is new? Play Genshin Impact. I have to be down bad for everything. Oh, well, they have a different cutscene.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
Wait, so this does something actually different? This is the first time there's an actual different thing. Because if I said the other thing, she'd probably not force me to go on the boat, and then I could just go to Poisson myself. That's actually interesting.
I always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Planes are merely skyboats and submarines are merely water planes. The reason it's specifically subs and not boats is because subs can actually go up and down. Well, yeah, subs are also, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, that's
I don't even know
right.
what I was going to say.
Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Oh, they're all, oh my gosh, okay, I didn't know you were that famous. Holy. I knew there was the Navia Lang, but Callus, I forgot, and also Clementine. Wow. Her mom was popular too. That's great. Spina de Rosa was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson?
I mean, it goes over. Just jump off the boat.
Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
For fun.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson.
It goes like right over it though. You could literally, I sounds wrong to jump off the boat, but you kind of just could.
You are
Who's gonna
right,
stop you?
Pat. It is a bit strange, though. If you
The
committed
Melazines?
to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Money?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient. It's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is.
Oh,
You
yep.
know what my father
Speaks
was
my
like?
language.
Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Well, something that big also wouldn't have just been his call. Perhaps the rest of the Spina didn't see a point to having 4th line. Or he wrote it down on his list of things to do, like in a symbol, and he forgot what the symbol meant. And then that's what the problem is, which means Navia needs to not do that and write the words, and then she probably left something important in the city. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it.
Men, am I right?
From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Yeah, did she have to convince him to have a child? What? What am I
Well, that
talking about?
explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way.
Yeah, how dare
He
he?
was just... not very agreeable.
Well, now he's dead, so it's not really a problem. He was he had such cool design though, I'm not gonna
Boss,
lie.
the boat's ready. We can head out.
Leslie, what the heck are you calling her
All
boss?
right,
No.
then let's head out.
So are you telling me if I chose that other option, we wouldn't get that text? Is that what I'm getting told right now? Oh, that's cool. Hey, look, they did it during a cutscene. Look at them, guys. Making things look a little bit cleaner. You know what?
It'll be
Props
a
to
while
you.
before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
They need a little more situations like
Navia,
this.
what was your mother like as a person?
What do you mean? What are you looking at her for?
I'm
We were
sorry.
just talking about our
I
dad.
totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during
Oh, wait,
childhood,
yeah, she's dead. I
so you
forgot.
probably don't remember her at all.
Thanks, I actually forgot that.
That's all
It's
right.
not funny, guys. I'm
I've
just
heard many
stupid.
stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously.
They always say
While
that.
my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws.
Being funny? Haha,
My
guys, I'm
father
funny.
would run
Haha.
the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
How convenient.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her.
Intimate, she says.
Sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver
That'd be
once said
crazy.
that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning.
Yeah, she really misses Malus and Silver. I mean, me
always
too.
associate the line with
They were
her
they
in
were
my
kind of
heart.
they were kind of cool.
Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well
what it
as
does.
how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change
Sorry, I have
that
to
they
click.
existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Do you miss them?
Always.
Oh,
But no matter
no.
what, we can't change the past.
Yeah, Navi's like, no, I don't miss them. No.
I tell myself that I
Of
need to
course she does.
keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles.
Yeah, but all your loved ones are dead. There's a difference
Besides,
there.
I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
So where's the scene later where she starts crying? I'm getting ready for that. Honestly, if I was her, I'd cry all the time. I'd be crying right now. I wouldn't be streaming right now, actually, probably. Let's be honest.
We've reached the shore.
I'd be dead.
Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Please give me the music back. I really like the original OST that was playing there.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right?
I think she's avoiding her feelings. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
You kind of have that sound with her mouth. Why do you say it like that? Hey guys, you know that most of the time humans are born with a mouth. I learned that fact today. That was a bad joke. Plus 5 for bad joke. No. You know, only like this stuff. This place is not good for old people. Give me the old music. Yeah. I miss hearing this song. It was sad piano music because of the Archon quest. I'm not over exaggerating with how much I like this song. Okay, I miss it. Sad piano music's cool and all, but like, come on. Poisson's, it has these vibes where it's like, boom, you know, just like honestly, I need that in my life.
Boss, you're back.
Florent, hey!
Welcome back to Poisson.
It's the guy that who could have been a murderer, but he wasn't. Good job, Florent. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent.
Florent?
Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance.
Oh, that's kind of not good.
We did hand over some of Melusa's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Yeah, and you can actually trust him, too.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson.
Good job.
Melus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but he was also pretty old, so...
All right,
Chief
all right.
Florent.
There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now.
Yeah,
waiting
we've
here
known
for
each other
me?
forever.
Did we manage to make
Me and
any
Navia, not you.
progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
Okay, what's the
You're
design?
commissioning a statue?
Of me.
So, basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson.
What does your mom look like?
But since my father was known as Callous the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him.
Yeah, they probably tear that thing down just like they do
But
these days.
now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
Well, everyone knows he's not a murderer or unfaithful.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callous and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navia be featured with them too? Well, she's still alive.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Bro, you've been president for how many years now?
Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Guys, time skip confirmed in Genshin Impact right here. I'm kidding.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
She'll get a statue when she's dead, okay?
Hey,
That's how it works.
if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol.
That's a good joke. That's a good line, actually. I'm not gonna lie. But okay, I'm just saying, guys. Honestly, we shouldn't really make statues of people until they're not alive. Because making a statue when they're alive, yeah, that's a huge ego booster. We don't have to talk about that.
Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Well, if that's what you think, I think it will just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Yeah.
Ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callous.
Bro, why is he talking so loud? It's like he makes it sound like he's trying to yell, but he's not. We could ask the sculptor to start looking. It's just a droll.
But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs.
He's kind of yelling, but not.
I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
Bro, why you sound so mad, bro? Review. Okay.
There's no need for all that.
He's so mad
Let's
sounding.
decide on a design right now.
Yeah, right now.
You, come over here with me.
That's not my name. My name is Yovey. Me?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callous, and I'll be Clementine.
Okay, so let's face each other.
Didn't you say on the boat that Callous and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
Yeah?
Flora, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
It's fine for long. I was just like, man,
Well,
why
what do
so
you think?
mad?
Got any ideas?
We should what? Shouldn't you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So
They just
I want to
stand
pick
there
your brain
awkwardly.
for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
All good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
May I take a picture of it? Okay, then let's try for okay. Then why don't we just strike a happy
A
pose?
happy pose.
What the heck is a happy
You
pose?
mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Totally. That's not a good statue, I'm not gonna lie.
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
That's not a good statue, we don't do that. Go back.
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
The people.
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Okay, and that's my problem.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
You know what? I feel like I was about to say Paimon can't say nothing, but I think the recent Fontilla Festival film thing maybe might help her with what's the word? Placing. What's the? I actually don't know the word I'm looking for. Aspect ratio. No, that's not the word I'm going for. You know what I mean? It's so goofy. Lumi should laugh like that more often.
Pretty hard to pull off. Forget it. Let's try something else.
Okay. Let's try looking out into the distance.
By that,
Look through
do
the
you
camera.
mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure. Let's give that a try.
Okay, why am I pointing like a captain? Okay, that we should both be looking.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate.
Okay, why do I have to be pointing?
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
More fruit. That's a new one.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Is that a problem?
Oh,
I'm
see
actually
what you mean.
shorter than
Then
Navia.
let's swap.
Hey, look, yeah, now we look like the same height. Yeah, look at that.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then,
where?
since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Man, what a waste of time.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
I guess something imposing. I guess I'm stupid.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
Oh yeah, we got the esports pose going on.
This pose. It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
Is that what we'd use for imposing? That looked like very smug.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this
What do you know
pose,
about her,
maybe
Paimon?
people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Okay, so you're saying I'm not girl bossing hard enough. Okay, I see how it is, Paimon.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh,
What the-
Paimon
what?
was just kidding. Please don't make Paimon disappear.
I don't think they could, honestly.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Oh, okay, so they're all wrong answers. Classic. Why? Yeah, I like that one. Navia got those. Shut up, Flora. You don't understand.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Brain juice, huh?
Oh, don't worry.
Isn't that
We
blood?
still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups.
Yeah, people would buy pictures of me and of the Traveler and Navia.
Man, If I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
That's interesting that you say that.
Outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still
Excuse me.
remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Yeah, the kid, the stupid kid.
Someone remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father, Jaquez, was a good person.
Yes,
But he was selling
that's
drugs.
exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me. And she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina.
Yeah,
She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But
Children think
how
like
could I
that?
get
Since
her
when?
to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up.
Ugh!
So I did forget something important after all.
Yeah, maybe write words
Don't
next
worry,
time.
boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
Nah, I'm doing it.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Yeah, I'll give them to my friends or something. I don't know. Friends. That's a funny concept. What was that view? Okay, just time is passing.
Navia, Florent, guess who's back?
I have no idea who you are.
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
What?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought.
Wow, what did this guy do to go to prison, huh?
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home.
Yeah, I just love the smell of fish. Yeah, me too.
You wouldn't
Just
believe
kidding.
how much
I
I
don't
missed
like fish.
Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
He likes fish.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
Yeah, he looks pretty old, actually.
And this guy is...
Thank you, Paimon.
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
Found guilty of what?
But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Yeah, that's a
Wait,
mouthful.
Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Bro, they don't get news down there? Yeah, he was a mass murderer, okay?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Bro, man's missed the entire Archon quest.
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it, and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Yeah, he was a serial killer.
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case.
Ooh, the plucking.
A lot of things have happened in Poisson since then.
Should've
First
been
things
there.
first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, wow, what an awesome
Oh,
name.
nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, I kill gods. Or I don't kill them, I fight them.
Are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
That's true. We've been cool since the start. We just follow Navia's lead.
Humble again, as always, I see.
I'm not that humble.
Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
I'm saying, like, honestly, if I was as powerful as the Traveler, I'd have such a big head. It'd be probably a problem.
Nice, nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people.
Yeah, like me.
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, don't
Where
say
are
it.
Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
Yeah, Coulter, man. You really missed the Archon quest, didn't you?
About that.
They are dead.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
Just say it.
They lost their lives. keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say?
Yeah, that
This
happens.
isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right?
Well, yeah, she sounds very
You're
sad.
just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
No.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Who's Melissa?
Luce and Melissa, dead. They're just...
Oh, there's this darn sad piano music. Yeah, people do that, Coulter. You know that? If you're gone for a while, people, like, die. Yeah, it happens.
Luce. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Use the crying animation, I dare you.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Yeah, how about Navia?
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Yeah, you should have been there. The Fontaine storyline was very good, actually.
Okay.
Okay, he says. Talk to Coulter. Where is Coulter? Oh, wait, is it at the boat? Yeah, of course. Why would I go in any other direction but the big boat? Big. I love that scrap metal octopus. Look at him. Yeah, he's awesome. Love that guy. Me and him go way back. Yep. Yep, that happened. Yeah, I totally hit that note. Navia explains everything that has happened recently to Coulter. He's like, wow, what happened to the Archon?
It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
They've always been mad, Coulter. Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would have also found them very difficult to accept, except that's a lie.
I think
I would totally
you and
believe
I
it.
both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
Yeah, but he's dead now, so, you know, we're all good.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him.
So he started selling drugs, and he started killing ladies.
It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
Oh, well, he
The
drowned
news
it
is
now.
that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network.
Yeah, take that.
We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
What the heck is that?
Romu?
Yeah, exactly. What the heck? Look at Navia. Navi, answer.
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines.
Oh, I love Aquabus lines.
Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by.
And he was right.
And would allow us to build many valuable relationships.
Yeah, no, Callus is honestly just
Not
based.
only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace.
Yep.
Eventually paying us massive dividends down the line.
That's how it
But
goes.
the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Yeah, so why are we talking about this just now?
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
Florent, what have you done? You knew this whole time.
And of course, when he was suffering the
No,
slings
no,
and
no,
arrows
don't.
of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah. You could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
I don't know. So, I mean, the Uncle Buses are kind of cool. I literally Fontaine brags about it all the time now. So I'm not sure. That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callus was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh, yeah.
No, but
It eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. Navia, I mean, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that.
Every day that ends with Y. You know, that's a good saying too. I've never heard that before.
He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years.
Yeah, but then he became a stupid, painful
But on the
guy.
matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callus's side.
Yeah, honest, I see nothing wrong with it, Coulter.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
Excuse me, adults don't exist, Navia.
I
What are you
think
talking
the
about?
Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion.
What was that?
They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
Oh, who's Callus's child?
So they thought she had betrayed them?
Yeah? Wow, that's a mess.
That doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Bro, take a screenshot of how pissed she is. I love her angry face is great. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
but
weird
to
that I
them,
said
even
that.
taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side.
It was one situation, guy. Oh my gosh, they're a bunch of little babies.
Of course,
Go back
Miss
to your
Clementine
cradles.
then passed away, and Mr. Callus began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
Which is why one of the lines was named after Navia.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, it's all
From
some
that
deep
point
stuff.
on, Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again.
Why would
Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a
Excuse me.
good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
So you know about that, but you didn't know about all the important stuff that happened? Okay, sure, Coulter. Yeah, I totally
I
believe you.
think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts.
So we should kill him.
They're
Whoa,
still
whoa,
trying to
whoa,
get revenge
whoa.
on us. With how distracted
Yeah,
and
just nip it in the
vulnerable
bud.
we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should
Yeah.
keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Where are they?
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Now go at the corner and cry, Coulter.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk?
Why?
I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
Should have gone to
In
prison.
that case,
It's
why
not even
don't
fault,
we go back to
probably.
the court? I can
Probably.
pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
No, I do mind, actually.
Oh, of course. That's fine by me.
No, I totally mind.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
We want to see Adele cheer up.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
I really said biddle beatable. Should have been there.
more interesting to do?
Okay. Back. Why over here? Why are we going over here? Why don't we just teleport to the court? The court de Fontaine. Yeah, honestly, the only thing that sucks about Poisson, man, they gotta get some stairs up in here. Cause I mean, that's how they made a ladder. It just used to be a bridge that broke. So, ladder. Oh look, they got more jellyfish stuff right there. I'm not tired. Okay.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
No, we're walking.
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip.
Can you even
Once
walk
we're
from
there,
here to there?
We can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
What road? Also, like, I need to switch characters. What the heck? There's a chest down here that I haven't opened. Excuse me? Okay, I'll walk the road. Am I still walking in water? Yeah, I was about to say there's no way. Yeah, you literally can't walk to the Quarter Fontaine. I don't want to be the one to tell you, unless your name is Farina. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm ruining everything. It's my fault. What? Yeah, there's no path here, bro. We're just walking on grass.
We've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break.
Yeah, that took forever.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
You know what? You got a good point.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well,
Good for you.
You're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Yeah, we had to slow down for
Back in the
Paimon.
days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times.
He's dead, so
When we were tired,
stop.
we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard.
Now we would
And
not.
now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
Yeah, it's all grass. I don't really think that's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
L, you're old. Sucks to suck. No.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
I want macaroons.
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Macarons?
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Yeah, they used to have everything all the time on deck.
Okay. The stove's looking good.
They were so cool.
And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
I have some in my inventory, but it's probably out of date. Should I go get some?
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
I have some.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so she should have some stuff on hand.
Yeah, I always get stuff
Oh,
there.
That's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you.
Yeah.
As long as we have some sweet flowers and wheat, I can start the baking.
Cool.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby
Oh,
for
I-
a makeshift table and chairs.
Great.
Old
then
man.
I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
So where's the stove? Navia, where were you putting this? Okay, no, let me. Yeah, the stove is good. It's just here. Okay, where did you get it from? This is So I'm distracting myself with how pretty Farina. I mean, well, how did this stove get eaten? Okay. Anyways, Navia, hey, look, I got some ingredients.
How did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
Yeah, well, yep, right here. I also have sugar and flour if you need that. I mean, wheat can make Does wheat make flour?
You've all done
No,
your
wheat
part.
just makes bread.
Just leave the rest to me.
It also makes whiskey. Wait, no, beer. Wheat is beer. What am I talking about? Navia bakes a batch of macaroons with her usual gusto, they say.
Taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Also, good on Coulter. What the heck going on the back foot? Good on Coulter for not getting a chair for Paimon because she don't need it.
Boss's baking skills
She needs the
have
child.
always
She
been
needs
famous.
like the
Everyone
child
in the
chair, you know,
Spina
on
knows how
top of the like
exceptionally
chair.
talented she is.
Yeah, I know I'm talking over Coulter. It's whatever.
It's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
Well, I have to go to Natlin, and then it's just Naya, and then Conria, and then, you know, I'm kind of a busy person. There are still some important things we must do. You really want to poach me from the Adventurers Guild, huh?
Was it that obvious? I just thought you would be a great fit, that's all.
Well, I hear that a lot, actually, Coulter, so...
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down.
Yeah, they also want me to join the guards, and also other things from past areas. Don't remember them, but I remember them. They're always like, oh, yeah, sure you don't want to be blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get out of Teyvat, you know?
Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
That certainly is one way of putting it.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
Why'd you say it like that? That's kind of goofy.
And I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you.
Yep, I can't wait to forget your name and your entire existence in a year. Actually,
I will
maybe less.
endeavor to make the
Maybe
most
tomorrow.
of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water in celebration of this moment.
I mean, they say Lumi can't drink even though, like, we don't even know how old she is. Oh no, there's something in the bushes. Huh? I thought I heard something just now. Was it just some small critter? This is just some anime freaking inner monologue.
Join in on the toast.
May
Cheers!
your travels go smoothly. May the
I'm sorry.
Spina continue to grow. And may our friendship last until the end of time.
Yeah, woo! End of time
All
friendship.
set. Let's move out then. I asked some.
Oh. No! Why? You should fix that. How dare they? They always make me accidentally do that. Lost and inherited. What does that even mean? Jump! Jump! Jump off! Watch this. No damage. Boom. Watch this. No damage. What's up, random lady?
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
Her name is Ludovine.
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Sucks to suck.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are.
He knows her? Okay.
And don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her demoiselle.
What does demoiselle even mean? Let's look this up right now, guys. Actually, I've been curious this whole time. Like, what does demoiselle mean? That kind of sounds like Malus. Demoiselle. Hey, look, it's well, young lady or damsel. I mean, she kind of is still a young lady, but I would not use the term damsel. But that's what Desmond. Sorry, say it for me, Google.
Demoiselle.
Demoiselle. Yeah, I'm stupid. Feminine celebrate. What is this? They say this word.
Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle. See, I know that one, but Demoiselle is just young lady or damsel.
Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
Yeah, you can tell it's dark. Look at the time.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. any of your folks could have come instead.
Well, you know what? I'm around here. I'm
Navia's
here.
always like to take even small things seriously.
Yeah.
That's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are
My head's
few
pretty
things
clear.
more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Yeah. New
The
journey.
boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Yeah, guys, I bet you this guy back here is not suspicious. I bet you this guy is not Ramon. That'd be weird. That's his name, right?
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
That guy in the red's definitely not gonna come back later. Sorry. No, that guy's fine. He's doing his job.
Can
The
someone
other guy.
remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
I don't know, because she wants to. Why not?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we
I'm
cleared her
understandable. I
father's
mean, I'll,
name,
you
she
know.
became a lot more
I'm not gonna
cheerful
say
and
anything.
outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person.
I mean, like, he felt okay. Here's the thing: if you're doing something bad and you feel bad about doing it, you're still doing something bad. Okay? Like his character wasn't awful, but he was still selling drugs. Okay?
She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So, as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well.
I mean, they kind of are
But the
scary.
Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
Two of you have contended with similar circumstances.
You could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time.
Good
She said
job.
that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
Yeah, when she's old and
I
old.
think so too.
Bro, stop
But
looking at
for
me,
now,
you creep.
Let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive.
Yeah, I see him,
She can
okay?
commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Bro, man, he's so suspicious. So I wasn't just hearing things.
Is something up, Traveler?
Yeah, bro, someone's following us. That creep follow me. Someone's tailing us.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
Well, he's not telling us. He actually started running.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
Hold on to what? She didn't even hand him anything.
All right.
What am I holding? I don't see it. What?
Paimon's having clue. They headed up.
What kind of goofy looking run is that? Bro, man's not even trying. This man don't know how to run. And Glare, we got Peppy. Bro, they're so bad at running. We got you cornered!
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Martinat, okay, that's not who I thought it was, but he's still suspicious.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Yeah, guys, what is 1 + 1?
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out.
The heck are you gonna do? Oh no! Guys, please help! Please! Shut up. Guys! This is terrible. What do I do? I didn't even have to use Navia. Anyway.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Yeah, recognize your situation. Don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people up and down below as well. Up and down below as well. Sorry, I must have the line.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
Yeah, she's hurt. The one with the gun is hurt. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken.
Honestly, yeah, Navia didn't even have to be
Anyway,
here.
Stop
I didn't
playing
even have to be
tough
there, actually.
And start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
Yeah.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
Well, go get vengeance and jail for the rest of your life. Loser.
We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Bro, how's that guy's monocle going? It's like staying on his face.
Revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
Of course they
You
are.
actually know that name?
Well, yeah, I learned it today. You know, obviously that's so convenient.
But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I advise you to calm down, you little baby boy.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
Yeah, you don't. You hate him for the dumbest reason ever. Okay, he disagreed with you, and then you threw a little hissy fit, and now you're a bunch of little babies. Okay.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day.
Yeah, we were thinking about changing the ingredients. Imagine it's just something goofy like that. Not trying to like hurt
Too
them.
bad you guys messed up ours first.
Yeah, you're lying.
Huh?
Huh. You followed us all the way here. There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe tell us where this guy is so we can destroy your business and kill all of it. Well,
Seeing
whoa,
you like
too
that
far,
just
too far.
Really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew.
He's like, nah, I'm too busy being a little baby.
I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him.
No.
I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
Okay, why is the guy to the right looking at me angrily? What did I ever do to that guy, huh?
If you so
Mess up his
much as
monocle?
think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right.
Yo, she's girl bossing at high levels. No.
Come on, let's go.
I find that word so funny. I don't know
Are
why.
you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I could beat them up.
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either.
I feel like, you know,
If
whatever.
the other
I'm not gonna say
side is
anything.
willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
It's not Callus's fault that there are a bunch of little bobbies.
I
okay?
support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
I mean,
Yes.
Callus only had one eye.
Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk.
Yeah, you said
I
it.
still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men,
It's
then
jump
we
scare.
could still
Oh, sorry.
have a fight on our hands.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
Well, she didn't do anything.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well.
Yep.
Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore.
Yeah.
It's getting late already.
They're
So why don't we
we
stay
set
the
them
night in the
packing
cliffs
and
on
now
top?
they're moving.
We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Yeah, you said it. Florent, I trust you, man.
We have to stay in the Fleuve Sonde again. Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
You smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it.
That's unfortunate. I mean, she has that beautiful dress, the most intricate thing in this, like, almost most intricate dress in this entire freaking game. And she sleeps with rags. No, just kidding.
We
That's
can
fine.
still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though. Bet you there'll
Like
be
alcoholic?
people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
She shanties too. There once was a. I don't know the lyrics. I'm not gonna say it.
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Yeah, let's sing the song. There once was a. I'm not going that way. What, you think I'm a loser? Nah, I go my way. No highway. Because highways don't really exist in this world.
I feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon.
I like the song. Also, what the heck is going on in the middle here? There's just table. It's like, yeah, it sits on this table on this suspicious circle in the center. Is it the arm wrestling ring, guys?
Kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Marmonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon.
What money?
Although,
It said
of course,
Paimon. That's something Paimon
With
would
the
say.
continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court.
We're calling him Papa.
He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
He looked cool.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
Yeah, you're such a pig.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep.
What is it?
Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre?
Oh, she's pissed.
I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I mean, can't she sleep while floating? They said this
I
before.
was just kidding. Be on your way now.
Nah, she was serious, guys. Yeah, but this is the arm wrestling ring, guys. I know that 100%. Can I? Yeah. Oh yeah. Or this is where they like have a Russian roulette situation. You know, that'd be pretty fun. Do I just sit? Do I talk to you? Got a problem I can solve it. Shut up. Sorry for bothering you, loser. Where do I sit? Game, tell me where to sit. I don't know where to sit. Can I sit here? Boom. I can. Farina looking good. No, what? You enjoy a fantastic meal as well as a wonderful performance. The boisterous night as things slow down. You return to your room, Paimon, but you soon hear a knocking on your door.
You asleep yet?
Did something happen?
Oh no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah, we stay up all night at the sleepover. Anyways, guys, I'll be right back. Guess who's back, guys? Yeah! It's everyone's favorite streamer, Yovey. Anyways, yeah, we'll stay up on your sleepover.
Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Well, she got some rods ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Oh, she's so happy.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good, since the invitation is coming from you. Baby girl. No, just shut up. I would never say that, guys.
You really are my best partner.
I don't say that. I'm not a weirdo. Okay, I am a weirdo, but I don't say that.
Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Yeah! Where are we fishing? In the sewers? We just smiled at each other. Oh my gosh, it's nighttime and we're going all the way out here. Say here? Say the full word? No. I don't think I will. Where's the fishing thing? Oh, it's this way. I'm pretty sure you already know what I wanted to do. But you know, I'll just go to the spot. Wow! Man, glorious. Amazing spectacle. Many other positive connotation words. Why did I say it? Well, she set those up. Bro, she need help? I don't need no help. I'm a fishing master, okay? Look at these achievements. Look at these achievements. I mean, first off, 100. The only reason I don't have 100 is because, you know, well and Statue of the Seven. I can't wait for the last Fontaine place to come in 4.6. At least that's my guess, because that's what they did with Sumeru. What am I going on? Fishing! Teyvat fishing series. The only thing I haven't done is catch 2,000 fish. Guys, I literally bought out all the fishing shops everywhere except for Fontaine. The only extra fishing that I only did extra fishing to, you know, get the pipe weapon because it's just funny. Yeah. Look, energy recharge, I don't know who I'm going to use it on, but this pipe weapon, I love it. I love it so much. Just like, hey, honestly, this weapon doesn't look too bad on Farina. I mean, it doesn't look like this. This is the one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a new battle pass weapon. Me? A new battle pass weapon? Nah. Anyways, let's start fishing.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, we could just talk to each other.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Yeah, and then Paimon says her line? The same 15 lines? 50 times? I actually like those lines. It's just like when you're fishing for too long, it gets annoying. But otherwise, I like those lines. It reminds me of like fishing games.
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
I like Paimon's method, manual all the way.
Okay, let's try regular rods next time. We can have a real fishing competition.
Well, I don't think you would want to go against me because I would win.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Yeah, well, unfortunate.
It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd
Yes.
get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Bro, there's literally a condition that you can like develop as a young kid if you have too much stress where your body's perfectly fine on 6 or less hours of sleep. So yes, Paimon, that is a thing. Your mother?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me.
Crab,
But
I
the
love
more
crab.
that he tried to get me to become like
Sorry.
him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though.
Oh, she was also...
I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood.
I mean, you kinda did for a second there. Yeah, and then your dad died, and then, you know, other things.
All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me.
That's cute.
Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Maloose and Silver were always there too.
Starts crying.
No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Yeah, I mean, why they just stand there in silence? That's kind of odd.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was.
Well, see, now you're super pretty and cool.
When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me.
Yeah, but now you gotta do everything yourself.
Once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me.
What?
I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because
What a great lesson.
if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Navia, it must still be really hard for you.
Sorry.
No, cry.
I shouldn't have brought that up.
Start crying right
I
now.
wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. You're not planning to think about something that you did a few years ago that you hate, but you got to do it at night. That's the perfect time.
I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's.
Yeah, screw you,
And
father.
if that's
No.
the only
Okay,
way that I
he
can
was cool.
continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Oh, she got really close to the mic there, Paimon.
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least.
Yeah, they're probably gonna go like, no, I don't wanna, and then we just go to the place, and then we trial character Navia, and then we're like, yeah, and then we're done.
Hey,
It's probably gonna happen.
look! I think you've got something on the line.
It's a treasure trove.
Why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together.
Oh, it's fine. Why don't let's just crank it?
We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Okay.
You want Paimon to help too?
Yeah, what's she gonna do? Fly? I mean, after some time, you finally manage to reel in the prize catch together. What is it? I want to see it. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia is quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason, the mystery of why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
That is kind of funny, yeah. But I thank you for the black, the white text on the black screen for that.
Stop wasting time. The boss ain't gonna wait all day.
Oh, come on. Of course he's talking to this person.
Go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Is he just telling us what we're supposed to know? He's not.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Yeah, but I was just better.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure.
Well, that was a yawn.
Mind, Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Your eyes are open right now, actually.
All right. Go to bed. I had a great time today.
Yeah, but what are those two guys talking about? See you tomorrow, Navia. I keep on changing my
See
voice.
you tomorrow.
Bye bye. XOXO, you know what they say.
Ah, so how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Stellar Jade, Honkai Star Red. Whoa. Come on, it was I laughed. And just where did you get that from? Coulter knows what's up.
You had such a great sense of humor.
Yeah, he knows what's up until he's like, oh yeah, I have a great sense of backstabbing. Okay, Coulter.
See? This guy gets it.
You know what, Paimon? I'm on your side. I actually thought it was kind of funny.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
So, here's my question. How do you arrange that if we don't have ways to send messages other than paper and words, okay? How is she arranging this? Okay, is she going to go separate and then arrange it? Is that what that's what's going to happen, guys? I'm just being difficult. I'm trying to get some more time in the stream cuz I'm a streamer who needs to What's the word? Wait, guys, what's the word? Stall.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Me too. I gotta talk about how good that joke, guys. Come on, guys, that was a pretty good joke. Give me 5 billion funny points. Yeah, funny points. So yeah, add that to my list. Huh. Okay, why do they want me to go on this bridge and then go over and then on the other bridge when I can just like go this direction? The way these sparkles work is always quite interesting. Woo! Time to see Adele.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Well, guys, it's the singer, Adele. She's such a great singer.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
We'll call her Pretty Lady.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's me! What is up?
Yeah, hello again.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed.
She sounds depressed.
Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Or she got older.
I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
Yeah, and they always talk about this other blonde traveler like from 500 or so years ago or something. I don't know what's up with that.
You're really
Definitely not my
amazing.
brother.
And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too.
Yeah.
What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
She goes a tie?
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
And I was like, well, yeah, once it fits you perfectly, then you can join the Spina. What if she just doesn't though?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility
Overjoyed, she
to
says.
protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it.
Yeah,
Well,
some memento.
thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
All right.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone,
Drat.
I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously.
Bro, I swear her voice is differently than it was before. Like, I could pull up the VOD, like, right now if I wanted to, but, like, we
Thanks
don't
to
have
the
to.
protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Oh, no, what happened, Florent?
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
Florent?
got
Sorry,
something urgent to
I
report.
keep on pronouncing his name wrong.
Romeo and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
Oh, guys, I was joking about the bombs at the beginning. Come on. Why are we actually bringing bombs into this?
What? Explosives? What do they want?
They want to kill everyone. What do you think?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday.
And for some reason, the guy next to you, Cobalt, or whatever the heck his name is, he was talking to one of them. What's his name?
Romeo and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them.
Oh, I can't. What happened?
We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
No way. They would never.
You smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Smartened up? They said the guys we caught were like drunk or something.
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Yeah, Coulter, shut up. I don't want to hear it from you.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
Oh, I'm holding them right here. That'd be funny.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
What could that mean?
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Whoa,
Certainly
terrorism.
sounds like it.
Bro, we went from guys in the shadows to terrorism like that. Like, what the heck?
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention.
So like, oh yeah, what have we been doing this whole time? We should have been doing acts of terrorism this whole time. Smart idea.
They managed to blow up the Aquabus line. All that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Honestly, they could cave in all of Poisson if they wanted to, you know?
Are they insane?
Yes.
There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
We have to stop them.
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by.
Okay, well, we're gonna...
We have to issue
Kill
an
'em.
evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Honestly, I can go up there and beat them
Let's
up.
get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
But like, what if it caves in?
My dear partner,
Okay.
can I leave the Clementine line to you?
Yes, I got it,
If the
girl.
explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground.
Okay, wouldn't the water like come out and then it would kind of just like slowly go down and they're like, well, no more water.
Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Yeah.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
No, I know it. Oh, bro, I hate you.
Watch out, boss!
Yeah, what are you gonna do to her, huh? Navia's too good for you, bro. I hate you. I've hated you from the start. That's what Coulter's gonna say.
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
Hey, you betrayed us earlier. You should have been looking.
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too?
Oh no, guys! Who could have seen this coming? Not me. I was just not paying attention to anything, and I thought he was just conveniently back all together, and you know he just loves everybody. Instead, he's actually a terrorist. What a surprise! Anyways,
I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas.
you know what? Go back to prison, Coulter. I don't even care.
And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
Bro, what'd she ever do to you?
You better stick close to me.
I mean, Navia could rock this guy's socks out. What does that mean? Actually, I probably shouldn't use that phrase. It's
Romeo
probably some weird
promised me that
phrase.
he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move.
Okay.
Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Oh, too
Why?
bad. Honestly, that's what I'm asking.
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question.
Navia didn't do nothing to you.
You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson.
And that's her fault?
But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little.
I mean, she's doing a good job.
And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you.
Yeah, she did
Alice
that, uh-huh.
died because of you.
Nah,
Malus
yeah,
and Silver died because of you.
No, that one wasn't her
And
fault.
so many more dead. Everyone dead, all because of you.
Okay, first off, Clementine died from the birth, so that's not Navia's fault. She wasn't like, oh, I'm deciding to kill my mom. That's not how it works, Coulter. And then secondly, Callus died not because of her. Actually, if he wasn't being so stubborn, he wouldn't have to sacrifice his life for Navia, but he decided to do so because that's just his nature. And Malus and Silver, that has nothing to do with her. Anyway.
Some shock and grief you showed us before. That was an act two?
He didn't sound too...
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out.
Thought so.
Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out.
Apologize for what? What did you do,
Back
bro?
then, because of that aquabus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking.
Bro, bro, they're freaking... Why are we getting so mad about public transport?
The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
She didn't do that.
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
It wasn't her choice.
Don't listen to him, boss. He's just spouting nonsense.
I mean, why don't we just knock this guy out and throw him in prison again?
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child?
I mean, obviously.
You've never done anything worthy, that you're just a big nothing?
Well, he's right. He was right about the, you know, whether you like it or not, if you're the child of certain important people, of course you're going to get a little bit extra regard compared to other people. But, I mean, he's wrong about everything else.
Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came.
Why don't you shut up, bro? I'm kind of getting tired of this.
If you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences.
She didn't even do anything wrong.
And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was.
Wow.
Is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
She's listening to a guy that has no rational thoughts in his brain.
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too.
Yeah, that's two people. Your points are now null and void. Take that, random Coulter old loser guy. And
I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that.
yeah.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
And most of, literally everything you named, she could have, there's nothing she could have done about it.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh yeah, but you want to kill someone
You're
else.
gonna
Okay.
have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Bro, she could shoot this guy.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this.
But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am.
Yeah, except for you.
And
You
even
should.
now, I will continue to believe in that love.
The power of
So
love.
let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Yeah, beat this. She's gonna wreck this guy.
Hey there!
Literally,
Coming at ya!
literally, bro. What? Who even are you? Freaking nobody. Look. Oh, dead. Okay, now. Okay, now let's do this. To the from the Spina with love. Bah! Bro, I destroyed the main boss guy. Like, what's the? Yeah, look at these freaking nobodies trying to beat Navia. Okay, sure, buddy. Oh no, I'm so threatened. Oh no, I'm so threatened. Bunch of chumps. That's what.
Florent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople.
Yeah, she girl bossed all over those guys.
If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly. And don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
I mean, what have I been doing this whole
Got it,
time
boss.
anyway?
I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
Sure, yeah, of course I am.
I don't know. But I have to go.
Oh, never mind, she's not fine, okay. Short while earlier, you and Paimon dashed to the entrance of Poisson.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line.
Man, I'm glad we stopped to say that sentence.
If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Yep. That's where I would put it if I wanted to destroy a bridge.
One with nature.
I mean, do we even have to fight these guys? Okay. Hey, get over here and die. Thank you. Oh no, guys. What are we ever going to do? I'm really worried that we can't.
Brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Those are some impressive explosives.
Everyone hold in.
The wind knows me.
Imagine if you get too close to it and then you like set off the bombs or something. Okay, guys, we gotta just fuse this bomb.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it?
I don't know. Stop talking and then maybe we could.
Everyone's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
That. What's this?
There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for?
Could it be some kind of keyhole? I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
I wonder if this keyhole is a keyhole. That was kind of fun. Oh, Mora, let's take their money.
Let me turn this guy over. Oh, he's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast.
Why are we bringing up that joke again? Anyways, I meant to search actually. That was a cute line that they added there though. So strangely shaped key. I wonder if this goes to the key operate. And then it like sets off the bombs instantly. Oh, nice animation.
That should do it, right?
It probably took someone like an hour to do that, you know? Let's be honest.
Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
We should still check out the perimeter just in case.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere too.
Man,
Let's go.
we should leave these bombs here. We left the key in there too. At least take the key. Okay, I see how it is. Oh no, 2 rocks. Okay, I know this is actually a big deal, but we, you know, we just... Oh, what? How far did she jump up? Holy! I know she's busted cool, but okay, she used GL. I want her to use her other ones, please. Cause like that's that child cutscene was really good because she used you use both Animo and Geo.
Partner, just leave the rest to me.
They need to show travelers switching more often with like elemental stuff. Maybe they'll do it in the anime.
I'm doing this the Spina way.
With a gun. That's the Spina way. Gun. Oh my gosh, she's so cool. She's floating with that parasol like a ball. Oh, they put her animation in there? That's awesome, actually. And also the song kind of going off. She's like, yeah! The peace sign. Oh man, she's so awesome. I wish I had her character. Having been alerted, members of the Nation Gathers now arrived at the scene a short time later and all his followers into custody. Good job! I kind of read all of that. Bro, they sent this guy and this guy. Okay. Oh no, I feel so bad.
Gary, that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
No, in court.
I have nothing more to say to them.
Yeah, tell them they're a bunch of losers and I don't like them.
Regardless of
Yeah, you
whether
don't.
their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone
wasn't.
who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to.
She's got a point, though.
Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse.
I mean, they literally did acts of terrorism, so yeah, I don't think they're getting out of prison ever.
All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
Get these losers out of here.
We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
You said it, Paimon.
Yeah.
I agree.
Luckily, we were just in time.
Feeling a bit fatigued there?
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once.
That's a thing you can do?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I mean, I guess most of the characters in my party are Archons, so I guess, yeah, that's why I'm confused.
You usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town.
Well, good, because they just
the
went
Maison
off with them.
Gardiennage is taking them away as well.
Yeah,
Seems
I
like
saw that
Romeo
happen.
really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
That's good.
Got it. That's good, at least.
Oh, there's that guy. Bro, this guy's still here?
Coulter.
You said you had nothing to say to them. Why are you talking to this
I
guy?
can understand how you feel.
No, you can't. You stupid.
The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous. And I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone.
Sucks to suck, bro.
I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson.
Yeah.
What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes.
Yeah, one that goes to your mom's
So that
house.
one
Whoa.
day, the
That was a bad
people
joke.
of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Yeah, beyond your control. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow, man. This guy's starting to sound real sane after probably realizing how stupid he is. Because, yeah, he's blaming Navia for things that were out of her control, you idiot.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula.
No, duh.
But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Bro, he's gonna die in prison. You know that, right?
Thank you, Navia.
Man's not getting out of prison again. He did an offense like right after getting out of prison.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
Yeah, I want to talk to a guy like that.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
That is true.
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line.
I tried.
I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon.
Oh yeah, the one that got destroyed forever ago.
If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself.
It'll remind me how both my parents are dead.
A name
Whoa.
is a way to etch a memory
Trauma
onto the
dump.
world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again.
I knew she was gonna go there. That's why I said it
Next to her
first.
Standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Oh, the guy was spouting
Just
nonsense.
give her some time.
It's okay, everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Poisson.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
I mean, I can give you more than just my hand. Oh,
I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth.
once again, nice, awesome art. They should do more often.
Do you really see me as your partner?
What type of partner?
Of course.
Oh, whoa, Sarah got a line. I mean, what? Sorry, I don't know the voice actor's name. That'd be weird.
That's good then.
It's so
Hearing
cute.
that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
All she said was, of course. But you know what? She said the right 2 words.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better
Whoa.
after taking a break?
I hit the mic. Yeah.
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
But that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself before. A little weird, that's true. It wasn't that weird. Come on. I feel like sometimes people should be able to ask their close ones if, you know, they actually care about you. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Right, your life sucks, honestly. In all honesty, your life sucks. I'm just saying, like, if there's people you talk to all the time that you can never get serious with, like, why would you talk to them? Honestly. Sometimes you need time for seriousness. Come on.
Walter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life.
Man, you changed the weather
Do you
quick.
think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Well, that's a dumb question. Of course it has.
Think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough.
True that.
No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Yeah, I like how Paimon can sympathize with Navia, but once it comes to Farina, she's an issue.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well.
Stabs her.
There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
I don't
Flora,
wanna.
I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Oh no, I'm gonna change
Don't
your
worry.
world.
This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Yeah, it won't be a shaking resolution. What? I was gonna say resolution. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Woo! Why am I Ryan Shogun, not Farina? Why am I not best character in the game? Look, I am best character in the game now. Look at her. She's on. No. Sorry. I'll keep my mental illness situation to. I don't have one. To a minimum. I stabbed the kid. Oh no. Hey, look, guys, it's Reggae. Nah, I don't think that's how you pronounce his name. Reg. Happy birthday! No.
Why is everyone gathered here?
I mean, it's not everyone.
And what's this?
It's the symbol.
This was supposed to be a gift to you
The
from
Spirit of
everyone in the
Resolution.
town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
You know the way you sound? You sound like you're
Well,
depressed
if
as
you're
heck.
ready, I'll unveil the present.
Oh, it's a statue. Is it? Yeah. But yeah, oh my, he's so cool. Why does he have to be dead? He's like the coolest guy ever. That art is really good though. Man, her father looks so cool.
This is Papa, Mother, and me.
Man, who drew that? Shout out to the artist, man.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working.
Oh,
We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues
Haha.
of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Yeah, listen to Yovey.
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted
Exactly.
to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
It's always been great.
With Navia
Should have been there.
around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
Yeah, screw those other guys. Honestly, those guys were just throwing a little baby toddler hissy fit.
That's what we believe as well.
I will also always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is.
Yeah, you better.
This really is quite the surprise.
I'll hug you tighter, loser. No.
I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Man, Navia really is the shortest one. No. Hey, that was really good. Shout out to Navia character story. That was really good. And this art is really good too. Oh, honestly, I really do want them to eventually update and just put the statue somewhere in Busan. They better do that. Don't tickle me like that.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you.
You already are the best.
Looking back on it, I am honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Yeah, about Clementine. Yeah, let's bring up your dead mom.
I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well.
Yeah, it is.
In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me.
I mean, yeah, your mother wanted you to live a happy life. Well, didn't choose you,
Even
unfortunately.
My parents
So
had very different personalities. They always had a lot of respect for each other.
of course, otherwise they wouldn't, have a child.
The project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine.
Yeah, all those people would just be little babies.
Close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan. I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines.
Honestly, they overreacted so much. Like, holy. Wait, do I have to talk to you again every single time?
It seems like looking back on it.
Yeah, about the gift from the townspeople.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me,
Yeah, that is
would
true.
be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos.
Well, that artist did an amazing job.
I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
Now, minus all the deaths that happened way too early. We don't have to talk about that. Though, I mean, her dad had an illness anyway, so he would have died even if he didn't get himself killed. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that.
Like
Details. About asking, do you really see me as your partner?
Whoa. Why'd you have to remind me?
And might as well get on your knee first. Like, geez.
It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything.
Nah, it's in there. Forever.
But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
It's not that bad, but all right. Sure, yeah, we listen to her. We listen to Navia around these parts. Anyways, yeah, that was really good. They actually did a really good job with the Navia story, character story. She was there the whole time. Did they kind of focus on Cobalt or whatever a little bit? Yeah, but I mean, hey, at least Navia was there. That's definitely one of the better ones. I'd definitely say that's one of my favorites. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this stream today. We know we did the Navia thing. And yeah, it's been almost 2 hours. Wow, I've been streaming for so long, and I've had one viewer the entire time. So that's against the point. But you know what we are gonna do? I'm gonna end the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Next stream on Tuesday. We already know what it is. Minecraft. I'll see you then. Bye.